Hey everyone, welcome back to Lady Cadence Island. And in honor of June's Journey 7th anniversary, I plan to redecorate the top left part of my island because I am loving the whole Masquerade Ball theme. Now, obviously they've got secrets going on right now, which I'm trying to blaze through. So I can get these decorations. There's the peacock pool, and then the final one is going to be that masquerade ball. And I would love to put that behind my estate. I'm planning on scooting my estate and the summer house down. I'm going to just store the Venice buildings to a different island. I'll move the farmer's market over, and then I want to make this a whole big feature for the masquerade ball, make a big outdoor theme, and I hope to get all of the decorations from all of the challenges for this specific event. So super pumped about it. I am gonna start taking things off, storing them, and then I will show you my process of redesigning it for now. I am considering putting Venice items over on Sunflower. I talked about doing that when I was thinking through what I want to do for my November set. I have actually cleared out this space up here, and I plan to use this for my November set. The New England fall items I will put all up in this section. I moved my Talbot house down. You can see the video of how I did all of that. So that's already finished and ready for the November set. And again, I am planning on putting my Halloween set at the entrance of Snowdrop Island. So I have saved up coins, and when October 1st hits on Tuesday, I plan to get just a few decorations just for the front of Snowdrop. I will take out that pond area and just kind of redo things a little bit in order to have that section put in. Now I do of course still have these random items in the back. They're just for flower count for now. Keep scooting them along. But yeah, I will be decorating for Halloween at the beginning of Snowdrop. So that's what those are saved up for. But what I really want to do is focus on that masquerade section. So what I think I'm going to do now is actually kind of make some space on Sunflower. I am going to think things through a little bit. I might take out this water section from Sunflower, all of these decorations here on the side, put them onto my boat. I'm gonna move the Venice section over here, make something out of that. Probably stack them for now. But then that way I can use these items over on Orchid and make that really cool kind of ball, masquerade ball outdoor theme for the 7th anniversary. So stay posted. I will continue to show you my progress in this video, and then have a completed look once I finish secrets, of course, and can put in those decorations as well as the other decorations I get from challenges. All right, so I'll be back. I've emptied out all the Venice items from Orchid. Not quite all the Venice items. I do have these, the garden areas, and I think they're really pretty. I also might use that masquerade little pool thing, you know, that's on the canal. So we'll see if I use that or not. But these are the items I want to keep on this section. I also moved my bathhouse out of the way. My farmer's market just scooted them out of the way for now as I work on the scene, and I'll worry about making them fit later. But for now, these are the items I want to keep, I believe, on here. And as a reminder, that masquerade ball and the peacock thing, they're both 2 square items. So I need to consider how I want to highlight those as 2 square items. And I'm not sure if I want to do that in the front and make it like a big gardeny area in the front of this part, or if I want to do that in the back of the estate and scoot the estate forward. So I'll consider that in a minute. For now, let's go to Sunflower. I did already take off all the water stuff on this island. Again, I'm going to do things a little at a time. So for now, just to make it simple, I'm just going to start stacking things that I know for sure I want to keep over here. Obviously, I want to have my canal type items over here because they won't fit otherwise. Let me see if that works better. So we're just gonna kind of stack in a lot of items here. Let's go with the bigger buildings first to make sure I've got a space for them. We'll just kind of stack them in here. Again, I'm not super worried about what it looks like at this point because I'm just wanting to get them out of the way. And then I'll worry about making them look nice later. This random fan. Okay, this can go here. So we've just got a lot of random stuff kind of around. Stack it all in. And I'm not super concerned how it looks at the moment. I will put this back in here. I'll put my bride and groom back in here because they match. Okay, these items I'll try to stick over on Orchid. If I have space, we will see. That might be it for now because I want to see how I want to use the other items. So let me go back now to my Orchid and think things through. I know I want to make use of some hedge paths and the checkerboard style because of what's in that theme. So I need to think through how I want to do this. And I'll be back once I've got a plan in place and kind of have things in order. Okay, so this is what I've come up with so far for my masquerade ball. I've scooted everything forward. I did keep that little masquerade entrance from the water, the canal, and I just hid it behind here almost as if it's a pool and that there would be a bridge going across, or you go to the masquerade by boat, which is kind of cool to enter it, so a fancy entrance. Now this space is left empty, of course, for the ball itself and for that peacock prize, and I have empty space over here for the other items that I want to add into the for the masquerade challenges that we will be getting. There's a bunch of decorations, so there is also that house, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna work that in. I'll have to think that through about how I want to put that in, but I do like the front. Now I kept this whole flower border, most of this section in the front, all the same as it was before. I did add in a pathway going up here, the fountain I've scooted down, of course. Got hedges going around it, the bougainvilleas, to kind of make a border for that. And then, of course, have my tower over here and a little entryway here where people can also enjoy kind of party outside. So that's there, and some people are getting together in that section. And then I added the water features over here, the little swan boats and swan pond with the actual pond in the grotto. I think that works nicely. It kept my restaurant over here because the style of it looks really nice with the estate, and I just feel like it's a nice kind of resort feel to it to have all of that together. I did put my tile over here with that, kept my little lady with a table over here, so that all kind of works well together. And I think I really like this for now. It all works nicely. Again, I have these just packed over here for now until I figure out what to do with them. I'm not sure what I am going to do with them. I'll think that through, but I have to do things just one at a time. And for now, I really, really like the estate and how I'm going to feature those elements for the masquerade ball. Now, I will show you sunflower. Again, it's just packed in with the rest of the things I didn't use. I just plopped them all in here for now. I will try to make a design out of this as well, but I need to think that through, so that's going to be later, and I will make something out of this as well. So I probably will keep Venice actually on sunflower with my wedding, and it can still be a little getaway island, a destination wedding island. I'll just think through how I'm going to design that. But I just want you to see that when you are in a big design change or switch, like, you just have to do things one thing at a time. And the easiest way for me to do that was to take all the Venetian items off of Orchid and just plop them over here. That way it doesn't wreck my flower count, and I can just kind of slowly, as I am able, to think things through, I'll redecorate that space. And then it allowed me to decorate this space exactly how I want it, and I'm really pleased with how this space has turned out. And I think I'll keep it like this again. As I get the rest of the decorations, I'll see how I want to kind of incorporate those into this scene, and we'll go from there. All right, so the first thing I did after getting this section kind of how I wanted it and waiting for those decorations to come in, I then worked on finding a spot for my farmer's market so it looked right, and my bathhouse. Now the bathhouse is still not great, but at least it's in its own little space by the school and all these buildings. We're going to pretend like it's a public pool, and it's just going to be tucked in there for now. Not the best spot, but you know what? It works for now. I am more pleased with my farmer's market. I feel like it matches better. It's up here by these hops plants, the tomatoes, the plant patch there. So it's doing fine. And then I just scooted the path around a little differently, the barn around a little differently to make room for all of these items here. Now, because I did have to move some stuff around, I ended up switching out this little picnic table here for where the car was, because this was actually down here in this section. So I scooted it here because it makes more sense there, and then I put my car with the picnickers up here and just some kind of wild trees and flowers. Now this is not how it's going to be, of course. My November set's coming, but I always like the island to look pretty in the meantime as I'm waiting for other things to finish. So at least now I'm pleased with the farmer's market where it's at, and I can live with where the bathhouse is out currently. And again, here is what this looks like. I did switch these things around a slight bit. I added some more stones in here by this little couple and put them over here. Switch that little fountain back over there instead. And then I put this little kind of pagoda right here because I feel like it matches better, and switch the little area with the flowers right in this section. So that's a little bit different. I was gifted one of these flower bushes. I think that's really cool, so I'm going to keep that in there with those decorations once I get them. So, got that done first, fixed my farmer's market and bathhouse, and then I also just fixed sunflower now, so it is actually looking decent again. So instead of everything being crammed in like it was, I actually have a space that works and flows together. All my little Venice section has a home now, so it's looking better, and there's a little place for everything. It all makes sense again. The canal flows up through here. All my buildings are in a spot where they should be. I've scooted my bride and groom back here. I've got some of my towers just scooted around towards the back here where it looks better. And I just feel a lot better about this island now. I think it still is a pretty kind of destination, getaway island, wedding destination. So feeling good about it right now, and it's in a position where I'm happy to keep it for a little while until until we finish up this anniversary celebration. Although I still will keep Venice on this island, I think. I might end up selling some of my wedding decorations, just a couple things. We'll see. But I'm just kind of keeping an open mind on those things, and we'll continue to play around with decorations because I can't leave things like they are for too long, clearly. But I like this for now. I think it looks better. Things aren't just piled in any old place. They actually have a home, and this island actually looks complete. So excited to get those other decorations, and I'll show you what my masquerade ball looks like once I am finished. And now the ball can begin. Just finished Secrets. Got the 2 decorations for it. I love it. It's so cute. So, and I've rearranged things a little bit in order to make the ball a little bit easier to get into if you really were there. So you can go in the fancy way by boat over the pool into that fancy entrance, or you can go through either the Venetian Gardens side entrances. There's some people over here already enjoying themselves and talking with the food. And remember this little buffet thing that is new. They just added that into the permanent shop. It's not a new decoration, but it is newly added to the permanent shop, which is nice. Now I have these pathways too going through on both sides that were not there before. and so you can actually go through this way as well, just to give more space. Now there are more decorations coming. There's that mansion for another sweep the board that's coming up, and I'm considering putting it in the back section here, perhaps right in the center. We'll see how that looks. There's also a fountain one that I may put over here to replace these waterfall columns and the botanical bliss clock, so I might do that as well. So this area will change a little bit, but I am really pleased with it. So let's start out from the beginning here, and you come in the entrance, and there's also outdoor eating and seating here just for an outdoor type soiree event, whatever you want to call it. And you go all the way up through the pathway here, fountains, lots of places to enjoy. I love the little pond area here where you can go for a little boat ride if you want. Got the restaurant still, of course, and of course your estate and the summer house combined into just one large building. So it's kind of like a big hotel is what I'm pretending. And the back of that, of course, is where the ball is being held, which I think is really pretty, an outdoor masquerade ball. So I'm really thrilled with how that turned out. Again, there will be more decorations as the anniversary celebration continues, so I will change things up and probably show you more items at that point, but for now that is it. I have made space for my beautiful ball, and I am really thrilled with how it turned out. And as a reminder, of course, this is sunflowers, where I put all of the Venice items, and I did change this slightly from a little bit ago. I changed it so the fence goes all the way across now, and the columns are on the side, and so it's a little bit, it just looks like it matches better, not broken up so much. So a little bit of changes here for my little wedding island getaway place. So I'm not super thrilled with how this one turned out. I still need to tweak it some more to make it how I would like it to be, but it's fine for now. We're gonna make that work. That little sunflower island getaway. This is how it's going to be at this point in time. So we'll see if we do anything else with it later on, or if I do end up selling any more of those decorations. But that's it. So I have successfully made room on my Orchid Island for the new seasonal set, or I'm sorry, for the anniversary items. And yeah, I'm really pleased that I switched those things around. I definitely like it better this way. And again, also I made space now for my farmer's market and the bathhouse down here. So I did scoot those out of the way. Got this little spring bush from Fairground Fortune. And got the cute little rock from Detectives Needed. And this area, of course, is going to be where all of my New England items are. So that all will change. But really, really loving the ballroom outdoor ball. It's really cool. I just love this. I really wish I could go and walk down there and visit and stay and eat at the restaurant and enjoy staying in the estate hotel. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will continue to keep posting videos.